Good afternoon. Welcome back to another edition of
Tiny Home Cooking!
Right. Today we are making a fondue dinner.
3 courses!
And
The last one's chocolate.
this is not a budget meal. This one flies against what I normally do. But I've been craving a fondue forever. And so we're going to have one. And a good portion of having a fondue dinner is your early prep. So we're going to get started where it's about 3 in the afternoon. We're going to get started.
Yeah, 3:20.
Doing a little bit of our prep. And really what it is, it's a lot of cutting. So,
because we're gonna have little chunks of everything to like just dunk in the fondues.
Correct.
He already told me.
So, with a fondue, there's
A lot of cutting.
for the main course portion, which is normally meat, you have a lot of choices of what you can do. We are doing some steak that we got,
Yay. I love
some
steak.
chuck steak, which a little bit hefty. It's like $6 a pound right now. That's January of 2015.
Yeah, 2015, Happy New Year.
Right now, meat's really expensive. I don't know when you're going to be watching this, but right now, meat is really expensive. But the nice thing about a fondue is it doesn't use a whole lot of any one thing. I bought 3/4 of a pound, and I don't even know if we're going to use all of that.
We probably might. I think we will.
But you can use steak or beef. You can use pork, chicken, turkey, anything that will hold together well on the fondue fork.
Which we don't have right now because they didn't have it at Walmart and we forgot to buy it.
Yeah, we're going to run to the store later and pick some up. Most recipes tell you to cut your portions in like 1-inch sizes, and I think that's really super big. So we're cutting in
Like half of that.
yeah, smaller than 1 inch. So I'm using a couple different cutting boards because we're doing chicken and beef. And you want to keep them separate so you don't do any cross-contamination.
What does that mean?
That means that one thing, especially the chicken, could get on the beef, and then that could make you sick if it gets on there. Of course, everybody's going to say, well, if you cook it good enough, it won't matter. Well, why not be better safe than sorry? That's what I say. So.
And when he says it, he's always right. It's the truth.
I think about the only thing that I don't know how well fish would hold up to the fork. I don't know if it would fall off, flake off.
Or
So
if it would be so slimy that it would.
let me move. No, just let me move where I'm cutting so we can see a little bit better.
I think they can see perfectly fine. Right? You can see perfectly fine. Because there's plenty of light.
Well, I want to make sure it's in the frame so everybody can see what I'm doing.
It is.
Okay.
I'm watching.
Okay, good.
Why do you think I'm right here?
Oh, I think you're right here to annoy me.
No, I'm right here to watch to make sure it's in the frame.
I'm not going to use both of these breasts, so I'll save that one for later. Use that for dinner tomorrow. And into the fridge
it goes.
This and this will go. And that's her new Lego. And
it's a carpenter.
the next set of things that we're going to cut up, I will pause it until we get to that point. Alright, one of the meats that I forgot. How can you forget ham? Don't ask me, I don't know. Good thing I got another container. All you do is cube it just like you would for I don't know what you do with this. These cubes are bigger than what you'd do for a salad, I guess. But I'll use the rest of this to make slice it up for sandwiches for later. Or I'll save it for breakfast. Anyway, I know you don't want to watch me just cutting things up. Boo is cleaning up the dining room table.
Because that's what we're going to be cooking on. I know. I'm crazy. Boom. Yeah,
I'm going to keep going with the food prep. If I can get this package open.
Is this Mom's or is it important?
No, it's not important.
Okay.
There we go.
Can I have one piece of pineapple? Because I love pineapple. There.
One piece of pineapple.
Thank you. Mmm. Yum. If you don't like pineapple, you're crazy.
This is for the third course. We're probably not going to use all of it.
Yep, which means I get to have extra. And extra for me is always a good thing, especially with pineapple. Or any type of fruit that I like. Like bananas.
Our third course is going to be a chocolate course.
Oh, and we got fondue forks. We forgot to get them. Remember?
Yes, Bed Bath & Beyond saved us at the last minute.
In Tequila. We had to go to Tequila.
With fondue forks. Wasn't bad, $5 for the pack.
For like 5.
The this stuff we're doing pineapple, apples, and strawberry.
Wash off the table?
You better wash off the table.
Yay, I wanted to do that.
For the like I was saying, for the chocolate, the dessert course, we are doing pineapple and Granny Smith's and strawberries. Because I like sweet things, but I also like having some contrast. So the Granny Smiths are really tart, and they'll be a good contrast to the sweetness of the chocolate. And you only need one apple, obviously. You're gonna sneak. There you go. If you're gonna sneak in and get some, get some. We're using apple in the.
And we're also using red apples and green apples.
We're using apple in the cheese course, but it's a Honey Crisp, and they're a lot sweeter and not tart. So.
And he got 4 of them instead of 2, so I could have 2.
So they're just a little bit different.
And we're also. I think we are going to try the Honey Crisp with the chocolate too.
And if you're wondering, yes, I disinfected the snot out of this because I had cut the ham on that because I sort of forgot it last minute. And I cut the ham on this, so yes, I disinfected the snot out of this cutting board. Stay away.
I wanted one. Tiny one. I like all the fruits that we're having.
Which is good, because that means she'll eat them.
Yeah, even if we don't use them all. I'll eat them. Because I can bring them for a snack at class tomorrow. Oh, yeah, that's all on the floor.
But I'm going to pause this. I've shown you enough chopping. And I'll get back to you in a little bit. Just a quick couple seconds here to show you some more ingredients. I'm not going to use all this. When you're doing bread for your cheese course,
or any course,
you want either something that's really crusty or something that's really thick. And I think we caught a little bit of both, which is awesome. But let me get this chunked up, and then I'll do the apple, which I'm not going to show you the apple because we've done that before. And then we'll get our fondue cooker ready. And we don't have a regular, like, special made fondue thing with the gas, with the sterno little packets. What I have is multi-use, so you'll see it in just a few seconds. Alright, we are barely going to have room for all the space we need. We're going to start with beef broth, and I am just using store-bought stuff. You can make it yourself if you want to. Keep one around because this will evaporate and you might need to add to it. And you can see my little double burner comes in real handy when I'm doing canning and I'm trying to get jelly or something like that heated up. I'm going to pause this for just a second and we'll start on the cheese sauce. Okay, I don't know if you can see the steam coming off that.
I can, and I'm right here.
But we're going to get the cheese sauce started. It is almost exactly, well, it is a cheese sauce. I mean, and it is, you would make it exactly the same way you would make
melted
a gravy.
Cheese.
Start off with butter.
Because technically it's just melted cheese, like Jen said. Yeah,
See if I can get this closer. Show you what I'm doing with it. We move things around. There we go. Get the butter melted. I'm going to turn this up a bit. Just to get it melted. And while it's melting, I'm going to grab a couple other things. We're going to need milk.
Whipping cream?
Nope, not whipping cream. That's for the chocolate.
Oh, yay.
We're going to need milk, flour, and the cheese, of course. Salt and pepper to taste. And I am going to put a little paprika in it. Just because I like that smoky touch that paprika gives to things.
Sorry if there's a loud scratching noise in the background.
She's coloring.
I'm using a pencil so I can color in her skirt. I got a desk for my birthday. Not like the big one, a small one that I can color on. Because it has 50 feet of coloring. Fun. Whew.
She's just talking about her birthday presents. That's why it's been a little while since we made a video. We had Christmas and her birthday, and you know, you got to get past all that stuff, and we're past it now, so we can start doing some videos again.
Yeah. And just to be annoying. I'm just saying this to be annoying. Yeah.
She knows how to be annoying, trust me.
10-year-olds know how to be annoying.
Okay.
But they also know how to draw.
Two tablespoons of flour. And like I said, we're basically making a gravy, a roux, a cheese sauce. If you've ever done that before, you know how it works. Turn the heat down.
Dad, remember how I've given you thumbs up so far?
Put in a cup and a half of milk.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah, boo.
So you know how I've given you 2 thumbs up for every single meal?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to give you a thumbs up.
Oh, she's threatening me with the thumbs down.
I don't know, because this isn't really a meal. Like,
This is totally a meal, kid.
it's just, I don't.
So let that warm up for just a second. I'm going to pause this so you're not bored with just watching it. And we'll be back in just a minute.
Rolling.
Okay, well, I just waited a little while for this to warm up.
About a minute.
And you start adding cheese. And you can have
As much cheese as you want.
Well, you need about a pound shredded.
Yeah.
And you just put in like a handful at a time.
Like 5
And
handfuls.
let it melt.
That looks disgusting.
This is how you make macaroni and cheese, and you love macaroni and cheese.
Ew! Really?
Yeah.
Ew. I didn't know that. But for macaroni and cheese, you don't have as much milk. So it doesn't look gross. And you have cheese powder.
Well, that's if you're cheating. If you make it the real way, this is how you make it.
Ew, yucky.
And then you would add it to the noodles.
Yucky. That looks good.
Anyway, make sure it gets all melted.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, you're changing your mind now, huh?
Uh-huh. If you didn't see that, must be a freaking weirdo, because if you didn't see that, I'm surprised you didn't, because that was huge.
Make sure you stir it really good, because you gotta...
I want it to be like that, though. Will it still be like that?
It'll be like that.
Okay, good. I was wondering, can I try it?
No, not yet.
Tanner!
Not ready yet.
Can I put the next handful in?
Yeah?
Yeah! Sorry, I know I'm being the camera lady. But I'm gonna go over here and put the next handful in. It's all done.
You gotta wait for it. We gotta get this melted in here first.
I know.
Anyway, we're gonna pause it for just a second so you're not bored with watching the cheese melt.
Can you hold
We'll
on
be right
before
back.
You do it, before you do it, bring
What?
it up. Oh.
I guess she likes the cheese sauce. We'll be right back. She's having fun stirring.
Yeah, it's thinner.
I'm gonna...
Have you put the paprika in?
Nope.
Can I do that?
No.
Aw.
Keep stirring.
Yay! Stir, 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 lift. Stir, 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 lift. Oh my god, that's a lot of paprika.
It is not. Get that flat on so it's on the bottom.
Oh, I didn't know I did do it.
Okay.
Like this?
Mm-hmm. Give it a little taste test here.
Yummy? Ooh, it looks good. It looks like really good. Don't add too much.
I'm not adding too much. Stir.
I can see the salt.
No, you can't.
Actually, I can. My glasses are cleaned off. Yes, I can see it.
The salt's mixed in, silly.
My hand's getting tired. Bread?
Okay, I think we're good on that.
I'm gonna
get the things out.
the fondue forks,
The fondue forks.
which are right over there. The purple, blue, and red are mine.
And
Purple and red. So you get orange,
we are doing...
and you get your favorite color.
We are doing...
Is it recording?
Yes, it's recording.
Oh, hello. I got my fondue forks. I got red, blue, and purple. And Daddy has orange, yellow, and green, which is his favorite color. So I'm going to use my favorite color.
For our cheese course, we're doing bread.
Wait,
And...
we're eating now?
yeah, we're eating now.
The chocolate one's done?
No, but we're going to make that later.
Dinner time.
We got apple and bread for our cheese course. Blow on it.
I am.
Okay. Yeah, let it drip into the pan.
Is it juicy?
Okay, so like I said before, this is not a budget meal.
Ooh, that tastes good.
This is sort of
A little bit expensive.
it's sort of a date night meal for you single guys that might be watching.
To impress your girlfriends.
Yeah, to impress your girlfriends.
Which he has none right now.
Ooh, thanks for throwing me under the bus, daughter dearest.
I'm just kidding. He has a girlfriend. He always has a girlfriend.
So cost on this so far, pound of cheese. Today's price is about $7 a pound. I used half a pound of cheddar and half a pound of Swiss.
That is delicious.
The crusty bread was a couple of dollars. The chicken, I don't remember the price of the chicken. And we already talked about the price of the steak.
Dad, you can eat your apple now.
But all...
that is delicious.
Oh, the beef broth. I got 2.
For like $4.
I got 2 of them for $4. I got 1 in reserve. Hopefully we don't need it.
We won't.
And we're just going to eat some cheesy fondue for right now, and we'll come back to you.
I wish they had smell-o-vision.
It is good stuff. Hold on. Okay, I almost forgot one of our ingredients.
Was ham.
Was the ham. The trick with the ham is you got to leave it in there.
I'm doing ham and apple at the same time.
You got to leave it in there for a little while.
Like a minute.
Just to warm it up. I mean, ham is, you know, cooked and cured, but you don't want it, you know, you don't want to dunk it and then pop it into your mouth and have it be cold. So, I just wanted to make sure you weren't going, what do you forget? Because I did forget it for a little bit, and I want to make sure you know to get it a little bit warm. But it's really good with the cheese.
I wish you guys had smell-o-vision! Or smell-a-computer. Smell-a-ooter.
Olivia thinks the apple is the best, and it really is good. You got to make sure you get a sweet-tasting apple. We're going to use Granny Smith's in the chocolate later on.
But that's because the chocolate is sweet and the Granny Smith is
tart.
Yeah,
but you just, we're using Honey Crisp on these. That would be a good one. Fuji's would be a good one. Just make sure they're sweet. So we're going to pause it for a little bit, and we'll be back. This is...
Please subscribe. Like and share with your friends.
This is going to be a little bit of stop and go, because we're eating, and it's grubbing. But we don't want to make you sit through all this, so we're going to pause it and film during various parts of it so you can see the different parts. We'll be back.
Comment, rate, subscribe, and tell your friends. For how long?
For a couple minutes. Okay, so we are starting...
But isn't it bad if we eat raw chicken?
That's why we cook it.
Did it say how long you need to cook the chicken?
You just set it in there. Get a small piece.
No. It's falling off.
Relax, kiddo. Set it in there. Yeah. It's boiling hot because that's how it cooks. And while we are doing that...
Oh wait, it's recording?
Yeah, it's recording.
I was going to tell you earlier when I was eating fruit when we started making it that I said I like fruit, and then I said that rhymes with I am Groot if you haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy, which is an epic movie. If you have not seen it, I recommend you go see that movie. It is a really good movie.
A cup of cream.
Cup of cream. Precisely. If you go over or lower than a cup of cream, it will not taste as perfect. I'm kidding. I'm weird. Why do you have 100% instant coffee?
Because this recipe that we're using uses instant coffee.
Wait for the... Oh my god! Can I put the coffee in?
Now it says 4 tablespoons, so we're gonna...
You know?
No, I got it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna do...
3, because those are pretty big.
3. And let everything go, and then we'll...
Can I stir?
Yeah.
Thank you. At least I'm not stirring with that other thing.
And... See, Boo? It's cooked.
Oh my gosh.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
And then...
Oh my gosh.
Nummy nummy in your tummy.
I'm gonna leave it in there for another minute or 2.
That's fine. Nice and easy, Boo. Nice and easy.
I know, I'm just trying trying to get the chunks of coffee out.
And 10 ounces of your favorite kind of chocolate.
And we're using semi-chocolate, and I did not know it called for that.
Your average bag of, well, who cares? Your average bag of chocolate chips.
Why did you cover up the label?
Well, I really don't care if they know what kind we use.
Nobody cares.
Your average bag of chocolate
The government
chips
doesn't care.
is 12 ounces. Recipe calls for 10.
Oh my god.
Stir.
Fast?
No. But stir.
Careful. Oh gosh. It's melting.
Stir.
It's melting.
It's supposed to melt.
It's hard to stir.
Ugh. Hold the handle.
See the chocolate chunks? It was hard. They melted so quick. Oh my gosh, that looks like hot chocolate, but with a bunch of chocolate chunks. It looks like hot chocolate, but just at the bottom of it with a bunch of the, you know, the chocolate stuff at the bottom. Like the chocolate at the bottom and the marshmallow mixed together, and then the hot chocolate. That's what it looks like. And it keeps getting darker. It just went from like tan to brown.
You just keep going.
Can I have a couple chocolate chips?
Have some chicken.
Good.
Try it. Blow on it because it's going to be hot.
If you do the chicken broth one, wait, what's it called? This one?
It's just a broth. This is the meat course that we're having. We're just using beef broth.
Well, the other one was also kind of like.
Hey, careful.
Whoops. Thing fell. What was it?
Don't try and put your leg on that.
I wasn't trying.
That's the computer.
Well, I accidentally kicked something. I didn't know something was there.
Yeah, I know. Just be careful.
Okay, what was it? You know what?
It was the computer. Don't worry about it.
Oh, just the computer. Okay. Probably the computer mouse.
So, you add your chocolate. You can buy a bar. You can crumble it up. You can shred it.
You can buy
But
Nutella.
No, not Nutella. But chocolate chips are easy. They're already small. They're almost the exact amount you need for the recipe.
Oh my god, that's delicious. So, we're taking raw chicken. We're taking raw chicken and leaving it in there for like 5 minutes, and then it's freaking cooked. Watch. I don't want it. Let's leave it on for like 5 minutes. I'm not kidding.
Well, it doesn't take 5 minutes, and we're not going to leave it on for 5 minutes. But anyway, you keep adding until you get all the chocolate chips in there.
See? Look at.
That's all. You need it in there more. It's not done yet.
Just a little bit more. But did you see the color difference? It goes from this
Yep.
to this.
That's how they cook.
Ah, that is amazing.
Anyway, I'm gonna keep adding chocolate chips, and we're gonna keep eating.
Can I eat it now?
No, it needs longer. And we'll come back to you when it's time for dessert.
Yum!
Okay, we're back with an update. The whole bag of chocolate chips is in. And what you got to do, the tricky part is it takes a long time to get them melted, and you got to keep stirring it. which is why you want to get it started before you're done with your main course, or else you want to set it. You can do it in a double boiler on the stove and then move it over. But you want to get everything melted, which we're pretty much at. And then you want to find the right temperature to keep it warm, but not so much that it scalds the bottom of the pan and burns the bottom of the pan. And then you just want to give it a little...
Are you doing beef or chicken?
I'm doing beef on this one.
Okay, good. Because I'm doing beef, and I thought that you might be doing chicken, and that my raw beef touched your chicken.
No, we're fine. And then just let this sit until you're done with your main course. And we will pause this
I'm
for now.
playing the game alive.
We'll pause this for now, since she's
Subscribe.
playing a game and we're eating. And we'll come back when it's dessert
Subscribe,
time.
tell your friends, comment, and
Yes,
like.
we already said that.
I know. Hello. It's time for dessert.
Turn that down, Boo.
Or playing the game in life.
Okay. The main course was good, but it is time for dessert.
And I'll pause my
We
game.
got
Wait.
bread.
Bread.
We got bread
And Granny Smith's and strawberry.
and pineapple.
Oh, pineapple. Where's pineapple?
Pineapple's underneath all that.
Oh, I see it.
So take your favorite fruit of choice or your bread.
And dunk it in.
Now you got to let this cool before you try eating it.
I know.
Don't try and scrape it off. Just
No, I was scraping it off because there was a lot on there.
oh, it's fine. Just spin it.
Yummy?
Mmm. That is really, really, really good. You would not believe how good that is. Now this is the...
That is better than a king-size Hershey bar that's gigantic, that's 1 pound. Which I had!
If you like dark chocolate, go ahead.
This is just semi-sweet chocolate.
Yeah, these are just semi-sweet.
You can do white chocolate, you can do dark chocolate,
Yeah.
milk.
We're going to have a lot left over, and I am not sure what I'm going to do with it.
Oh, and don't forget that we have the cinnamon rolls. We also have raspberry cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, but those are for tomorrow. Leftovers. You're probably going to have leftovers. And the one way you could save a little bit of money, we had a ton of cheese. So we're going to make macaroni and cheese, and we're going to put ham in it for dinner tomorrow. We had a little bit of chicken and a little bit of steak left over. And broth, and I'm going to turn that into soup.
Yay, and then probably can it.
And the instant coffee, I don't, you could...
Coffee. Probably
by the way, you don't taste the coffee very much. It's really light. But there's a tiny bit there.
Yeah, that's what...
But I think I'm going to turn this into... Because we're going to have leftovers, I think I'm going to turn this into no-bake chocolate oatmeal cookies.
Yum!
I know.
I love chocolate oatmeal cookies.
Mmm. Oh my goodness.
This is delicious. I'm so glad you thought of this. You are a genius.
For you guys or gals that need a date night meal to try and show off, or you want to just do something special once in a while because you need to treat yourself, a fondue is a great way to do it. And the leftovers.
Oh, can I tell you something cool? If you went to the Cheesecake Factory and ordered like a couple slices of cheesecake, and then you drove back, made a chocolate fondue, and then made like a spaghetti or something to go along with it. Eat spaghetti for dinner, wait a while, then you have cheesecake and put the fondue on top. And then top it off with this.
If you were going
and this.
Cheesecake would definitely be something you could dunk in here. I would freeze it first. I would cut it and freeze it first. But boy, this is a good dinner. Like I said, it's a little expensive, but it's worth it.
Totally. We need to do this way more often.
Give it a shot. It's really simple, really good. You can feed a lot of people
on fondue.
On fondue.
And you know what? If you don't like fondue, you're crazy.
So do I get 2 thumbs up on this, kiddo?
Yes, please. No, you know what? You get 5 million.
5 million thumbs up. All right.
Oh, and that's how much I seriously want this video to have.
Please, like she said before, like, subscribe, tell your friends. This is pretty good.
And we might make a Twitter account.
I doubt that.
No.
Anyway, you all have a nice night, and we'll see you next time on Tiny Home Cooking.
Bye.